Morning traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So yesterday we ended up with a red bar. As expected, didn't want to chase that long. Waiting for that pullback. We've had a fairly decent pullback, but it has created a whole host of different scenarios. So I'm kind of a little bit perplexed at the moment as to what we need to do. So the first thing is we are sort of hovering around this level of 26,715. That's the first thing to notice. The second thing to take notice of is this could be a double top. Okay, there's a first top, there's a second top. Obviously we need to break below the neckline, which is 26,448, and then that would bring these tails here into play. Okay, so that would give us 25,976. Now that would be a relatively decent pullback to get in for a swing long. The next scenario here is that we have this tail here, which may hold up price as well. So this one being 26,247. Okay, and then the other one that we have is there is our current bigger wedge forming, megaphone, or we could just say it's a channel. Okay, so quite a few different scenarios playing, looking at on the daily. If we start moving down to the lower time frames, something very similar is starting to happen. So I just want to get rid of some of the noise here. Okay, so this trend line is clearly in play. You can see how we came down to it, bounced off it. We have got an easing of the oscillators at the moment, but what we also do is we have a potential for a second move to down. Now, here lies the problem. I think you're going to see it better on the hour. Right, so first scenario is we have rallied. We have given us a really deep 72.4 Fibonacci pullback off a level. Okay, so if I look to the left here, you can see not clear cut, but that is my level. There's quite a bit of interaction at that area. We have bounced off it. We've come back, we've created a high low, and we're moving the upside. Okay, however, we do have a moving average crossover here. We've got oscillators grouping, sort of heading back to the upside, but for all intents and purposes creating a lower high. Now, so this could be move up, the pullback, and now we are going to finally assault that previous all-time high of 26,976 or 2,700. Okay, so that's the one scenario, and I'm pretty sure if I do that, we should be fairly close to it, just over it. Okay, so that's the one scenario. And since the trend is up, that's kind of the one that I am paying attention to. However, this little one here is worrying me, because there's also fairly strong merit for this. So this was a strong move down, consolidation wedge, and now what we're looking for is the second move down. This takes us down to there. Problem with this one is if this happens, this means this trend line is broken. Then I would expect some buyers to come in here, push it up to this trend line or the break of the previous breakout, which would be this level here, and then I would expect sellers to step in again to get it moving down to the bottom again. Okay, so those are the two scenarios that we see. It's on the higher time frames and on the lower time frames. So in other words, still quite a bit of confusion running around. What are we going to trade today? I'm really not sure. If I look at the half-hour oscillators at the moment, I would almost say we are heading for this breakout test here of 26,765, and then let's see what happens from there. I would expect some kind of a selling to come off there. What you can also do is pick up your fractals. There's a fractal. It's not quite a fractal yet. We're only busy with the bar now. So what I would expect now is just wait and see. If we do break below this fractal of 26,720, then it brings this second move to the downside into play, which does make a bit of sense. But yeah, I want to see that level tag first. So I do want to see this area here, 26,764 tag. And then again, this here could be a double bottom as well. So if I use that level there, we've now broken above it. Now that level needs to hold in order for this double bottom to play out. And that double bottom target pretty much takes us up to there, in the middle of nowhere. So I think my advice to you today is proceed with caution. Be very careful of what you see. You can see that the bulls and the bears of both feel they have control of the situation at the moment, and I'm still inclined to believe that we need to be looking for longs, but I'm not entirely sure that where we are now is an area to look for longs. Okay, so probably this area down here is definitely something that I'd look at, 26,470. But as I say, that breaks this trend line, and breaking that trend line does give us a little bit of a scenario that I'm a little bit uncomfortable with. Okay, so suggestion is watch what's going on the 6-minute chart, 5-minute, 10-minute, 12-minute chart, and take your cue off there. Okay, so for me, I think if I had to look at it logically, I think a second move to the downside is probably like a 51% chance of that happening. And then a move continuation to the upside, 49%. So it's still almost 50-50. But I'm inclined to believe that we've got a bit of a short move first and then an opportunity for a long. But again, this is the Dow, so anything could happen. Anyway, keep those stops really tight, and I would suggest trading a lower time frame. And you can see at the moment on the 12-minute, the trend is to the upside. Not that I want to trade now. I'll wait for Europe open to see what's going to transpire. But that's definitely what I would look. And there is a gap to the downside as well. So that's also a reason why I'm saying this wedge is looking more promising than a long at the moment. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's it for today. Hope it helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.